Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious New Orleans milk-based frozen cups. I'm not really sure about where frozen cups originated. All I do know is that they're known all over the world and that they go by several different names according to the region. But at the same time, it also is referring to the exact same thing. Now, the great thing about this recipe is that it's made with milk and it's completely customizable. We have several different flavors. Flavors like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, cookies and cream, banana pudding, New Orleans pralines, caramel, apple cinnamon, lemon pineapple, and I even have an optional one where you can add your favorite breakfast cereal into one as well. Now, who like to drink that good old flavored milk after you finish from eating the cereal? Me! This recipe calls for you to make about 14 to 17 frozen cups. It's a great summertime treat, like ice cream in a cup. It's also absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all you'll need to make your New Orleans milk-based frozen cups. Let's get started. You're going to need 14 12 fluid ounce in capacity translucent plastic cups. And this is how it looks here. It's the size right here. So you're gonna need that. And along with that, you're gonna need 1 gallon of whole milk, sweetened condensed milk, sugar, cocoa powder, vanilla extract, salt, cinnamon, and for your candy, you're gonna need some Witter's Original caramel hard candy. And I also made some pecan candy. In New Orleans, we say pecan candy. So I made a few of those. And you're gonna also need some lemon head candies. And for your fruit purees, you're gonna need some applesauce, no sugar added, some strawberry sauce, some crushed pineapple, and here I have 1 ripe whole banana. And for your cookies, you're gonna need some Oreo cookies, and you'll also need some vanilla wafers. And this next ingredient is optional if you have any type of favorite cereal that you like to use. And the same thing can be said for all the other ingredients for this recipe. Is completely customizable. From your powders like your cocoa powder and your cinnamon, you could use different types of powders and spices. You also can use any type of extracts if you like. Same thing for the candy, any type of candy. Same thing for your fruit purees, any type of puree. And same thing for the cookies, any type of cookie. It could be chocolate chip, lemon, sandwich cookies, vanilla, doesn't really matter. As long as it makes sense, and as long as it goes well with milk, you're good to go. And lastly, you will need an 11 by 17 inch baking pan. We're going to use this as a tray and a transport for our frozen cups. And there we have it. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alrighty, let's get straight to it. So we're going to go ahead and pour 1 gallon of whole milk into this large pot. Alright, next I'm going to pour some sweetened condensed milk right on in there. And this is a 14 fluid ounce can that I'm adding in here. It's going to give it a nice flavor, and it's also going to sweeten the milk as well. 2 cups of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 1/2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick stir. And I'm going to let the milk get hot for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the temperature of the milk reaches 150 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't want the milk to come to a simmer, just let the milk get hot. That's it. Alright, let's get started with the preparation of our one and only ingredient. So here we have a whole banana is ripe. We're just going to take a spoon and we're just going to mash this up. And our banana puree is ready. Alright, here we have our cups. We added them onto our 11 by 17 inch baking pan. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to add specific ingredients into each cup according to whatever flavor that we want. So I'm going to first start with vanilla and then go on and so forth. Alright, for our original vanilla milk-based frozen cups, 2 cups per flavor. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract into each cup. Now for the chocolate flavoring, you're going to add 1 1/2 teaspoons of unsweetened cocoa powder into 2 12 fluid ounce cups. Now for the strawberry version, here I have the strawberry puree. Now you're going to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of the strawberry puree into two 12 fluid ounce cups. Now for the Oreo cookies and cream version, you're going to break 2.5 Oreo cookies into each cup. Alright, now for our caramel and the praline version, you could make either or, it doesn't really matter. So in 1 cup, I'm going to add 6 of the Withers's Original candies right on in there. I might go ahead and add an extra piece, so that'll be 7 total. And for the pecan candy version, here I have a piece of pecan candy. I'm going to just break that up and just add that in there. Alright, now for the apple cinnamon. This is a 4 ounce little cup of applesauce. So we're going to add about half of the cup into each 12 ounce cup. And to that I'm going to sprinkle about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Alright, now for the banana pudding, I'm just going to add about 2 ounces in weight of the banana right on in there. And to that I'm going to break up some vanilla wafers. About 3 whole vanilla wafers will do. I might just go ahead and do 4 and call it a day. And for our lemon pineapple, we're just going to add about 2 ounces in weight of the crushed pineapple into each individual cup. And to that I'm going to add 1 ounce in weight of the lemon head candies into each cup. Now if you don't want to use the lemon and the pineapple flavors together, you can use all lemon or all pineapple. Alright, this last one I'm only going to do 1. So like I said, if you want to use any type of cereal, you can do that. I'm just going to add about 2 ounces of this Fruity Pebbles cereal right into the cup. Now we're just going to set this on the side. Alright, and this is it for all our cups. We added all of our flavorings in there and they are good to go. You want to make sure that you add any type of flavor that you like. It could be all of the same or it could be different types. Now this is more than 14 cups, but it's only used for presentation purposes only. Alright, it's been about 12 to 15 minutes now. And I'm going to give this one last final quick stir. Again, the milk should be at a temperature of 150 degrees Fahrenheit. It shouldn't be at a simmer or anything like that. It should be nice and hot. Turn your fire off. Alright, so here I have a soup spoon and I'm just going to give this a little stir. And we're just going to add the hot milk into the cup. We're just going to pour it in there. Now you're going to add about 1 1/4 cups of milk per cup. Now after you pour the mixture into the cups, do not stir it. Leave it just as is. Just pour the milk in there and that's it. Do not stir it. You want to fill it up to about 1/2 inch from the top. And once your cups have been filled, you're just going to place them onto this 11 by 17 inch baking pan. Now you're going to let these sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. Now the first rule is do not stir. Do not stir the mixture in the cups. Okay, don't stir them at all. Just let them sit so the way the flavors can settle and increase, and that way the candy can melt. Okay, and at the same time it's going to cool. It's going to bring the milk down to room temperature, so that way you won't be putting scalding hot milk into your freezer. We don't want that, of course. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes to an hour now. Now I'm going to go ahead and give them one last final quick stir. Now for the cookies and cream one, you only want to stir this for a couple of seconds, as you don't want to turn the milk into chocolate milk. You just want to give it a stir until it's combined, and that's it. And make sure that when you stir the ones with the candy left in them, that the candy has completely melted. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and take the pan and I'm going to place it into my freezer for about 10 to 12 hours or overnight. Freeze times vary depending on the size frozen cup, the amount of liquid that you have in your frozen cup, and your freezer. So you want to keep that in mind. So it can take more or less time. The best time to do this is in the evening time, so that way the next morning your frozen cups will be frozen and ready to be served. Now into the freezer it goes. Alright, and this is how our frozen cups look after we've taken them out of the freezer. Placed them into my freezer for about 19 hours. So it went a little over the 10 to 12 hours. So yeah, but this is how it looks when we're done. As you can see, they got that nice little glaze on top. Now to serve your frozen cup, you could just start by taking your hands and just going around just to thaw it out a little bit. And then from there, you just take it and just squeeze it. Just squeeze it. And when you squeeze it, it slips out. And from there, you take your hand, flip it over like that. This is the best part right here. And eat it. Yeah, this shit is really good. It's like frozen ice cream in a cup. Ooh. Has a wonderful vanilla flavor. Literally melts in your mouth. Now it's not overly sweet. It just has the right amount of sweetness. Now in some of the candy ones, it's a little bit more sweeter than usual. And then you got that milk at the bottom. You could drink that too. Oh yeah. Oh, this is on point. Now all the frozen cups are really good. Some of my favorites was that caramel, that praline, that banana pudding, Oreo cookies and cream, and even the one with the cereal in it. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is good. Try the recipe. It's on point. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. New Orleans milk-based frozen cups made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. Now I have an official website for all of my recipes, including for these delicious New Orleans milk-based frozen cups. You can go to www.charliecookandrews.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie Cook Andrews. Now Charlie, back to you. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And until next time, have a good one. Peace. Cheers.